Right, so here we are. We're back with Victory at Sea. I'm your host, PBGChu, as always, and well, welcome back to episode 3 inside our Let's Play series. So, we're still going after getting a cruiser and all. With that said, I see one nice little supply fleet here. This will be yet another fast-moving battle, and this should be just a quick victory for us. So we'll finish this off and see what we can do in picking up say one of those nice cruisers that we've been seeing inside the catalog there. So, first and foremost, our ships seem to have spawned really close to each other here. I'm gonna see whether or not our ships can automatically do its thing, and my oh my, is that an effective maneuver. And in theory, it's just like the simplest thing. Our ships just approach it, fire off the guns, fire around right around 2 barrages, and it just does a slight turn, gets off the torpedoes, and that usually finishes off the enemy ships. So at least that's smooth going on that front. And in the meantime, we can just close up and torp these supply ships to death, or hopefully get them to surrender before there. And we'll just see where that goes. There we go, so we should be getting fairly close. I'll give these ships orders to take on these ships, these supply ships individually. And these things should either surrender very shortly here, or die very shortly. No, missed that time. Ooh, I wonder if there's friendly fire with the with actually all of the weapons inside the game. Might have been bad if the USS Ross took out the HMS Gurkha. Well, not doing too well with the torpedoes that time. Oh, looked kind of cool though. And that's another supply fleet, so we are just shy of getting one of those nice shiny new cruisers. So with that said, I think we'll hang around the atoll over here just for a slight amount of time. I see one more ship patrol over here, a light cruiser and a destroyer. We can take that. And as you can see here, some of the ships inside the back there, as we get closer into the Japanese territory, the fleets bump up in strength. So there's that. And I'm gonna see whether or not we can perhaps bank on the AI to pick off the destroyer for us here. And yes indeed. That'll take out one ship, and then I think I'll take control for picking off the light cruiser here, because it does indeed have quite a few heavy guns that we might run into some trouble in dealing with. They managed to nick our boat there for, I think, about 1/10 of damage. And oh no, that ship surrendered and was torpedoed. And we got a promotion this time, not a virtual medal, but a promotion. So that'll be that, and that, from the looks of it, will unlock some more ships to buy, and some more lines of cruisers. And my oh my, are there a lot of different ship types inside the game. So, anyhow, I think it'll be time to get our fleet here into harbor, get those repairs done, and come out here with our brand new cruiser, I guess. So, with that said, I'm going to get our ships to go back to Pearl Harbor, and we'll see what we can pick up there. And added on to that, we should be getting some additional cash as well, coming off of the fact that we had that ship wreckage thing come up again, where we should be able to get some money off of like salvageable parts or something along those lines. Either way, it should be all good stuff, so I'm not disappointed, in to say the least. And right, pulling into the port in the middle of the night to visit the HQ. Let's see. We apparently discovered some sort of apparently we discovered some sort of Enigma machine as well inside the Pacific out of all theaters, which granted us 3 million in war bonds, so that'll be that. Maybe that is the stuff from the salvageable wreck there. Either way, not too disappointed with that, and that will reward us with 1 cruiser here. So let's see what we can pick up here inside the cruiser line of ships. Starting off, I think we've already talked a little bit about the Portland over here. It seems to have a nice set of guns compared to the other ships present here. This one over here is also kind of intriguing, the Leander class. It seems to have 4 batteries, so look at the weapons on it seem to be a tad smaller, but then again it also features a few torpedoes. And taking a look at some of the other values, it's same speed, slightly shorter, so that's good, though it doesn't seem to have the same amount of hit points. Don't really know why this one costs so much. It seems to have, the same amount of hit points as the Leander. It's also slightly slower. It has slightly less crew, though. From the looks of it, it's a French ship, I want to say, going off of how the turrets are painted. Taking a look at some of the other ones here. What do we have? Ooh, this one's actually kind of cool. It has, 4 batteries of those 8-inch guns, although 2 of the batteries are only made out of 2 guns. Some of them are made out of 3. Does it feature anti-torpedo weapons? No, it does not, and it has slightly less health as well. Let's see, though, what are some other weapons? This one just features the Atlanta class, features some anti-submarine capabilities and some torpedoes, though it doesn't seem to have a large set of guns, unfortunately. Ooh, this one's kind of neat. The Brooklyn class, it's the same speed as the other ones, same armor, same health. It just has a whole heck lot of guns on it, though. Granted, they're the 6-inch guns, but it also has 8 of those secondary guns on each side. What else is available here? Some of these ones. These ones, I'd assume... It's rather intriguing. The Edinburgh over here, and I don't know, Gloucester type of thing one? I guess these are, like, some of the British ships carried over here. They seem to be a lot more expensive. And they seem to have, I'd say, less combat potential. I guess it makes up for it in the torpedoes department. I'm checking, I'm trying to figure out why anybody would buy some of these more expensive ones like these when presented with, like, say, some of the cheaper ones like the Brooklyn right over there, but from the looks of it, these ships over here, they're significantly, I want to say, shorter than the other ones, making them, I guess, slightly more difficult to hit, perhaps? I don't know, kind of. You know what? Here's what I think we'll do. We'll buy a Brooklyn-class cruiser for now, and that'll be our fleet for now. So, with that said, I think we'll take our group of 4 ships here and our little icon here on the campaign map to switch to the most powerful ship, and I think we'll just bring these over to that island over there, and we'll see what we can do in a island attack mission. Though, just briefly, I want to see what I can do with the USS Brooklyn over here. I want to see how its main guns stack up. So we'll send solely the Brooklyn into combat here, and we'll test out its might with all the different weapons it has here. So I think we've already seen some of these larger ships inside the carriers and battleships preview, but nonetheless, this thing should contain just, to say the least, quite the large barrage of weapons on it. So yeah, we have a few nice side battery of guns here. We have 2 on the front firing 4 projectiles at once there, 4 on the back there as well. And we also have the side guns, and that's a barrage of 8 of those secondary guns. And seeing as how those don't really have too much information about them, I'm gonna assume they're the same as, like, one of the secondary guns that I guess function as a main turret on our destroyer. So this thing should be quite the heavy hitter, to say the least, inside relative fights of its class. And we'll see what I can do to that, what is that over there? Kiguro class destroyer. Right, so let's close up here. We'll drop the game down to speed, down to 0.5, and then we'll bank off the main guns first and foremost. That's quite far away, so it's going to take some time before the shots arrive, and I guess we'll have to work on our prediction later on, seeing as how the range is with these bigger guns. Definitely yeah, scale up there. See whether or not that connects. Hope it will. Nope, that went, oh, just barely off of the side. I want to see what we can do with the side volleys though, because those seem particularly lethal. And oh no, that's gonna finish them off before we get a chance to try things out. Man, this ship, you know what? It actually reminds me of the even more escort carrier, huh? So the Brooklyn over there actually reminds me of like some of the ships from like, you know, the I don't know, the Napoleonic area or something like that. Something like the ships inside Empire Total War and Napoleon Total War, where it's just guns on the sides really, and you fire, of course, the volleys is just solid shot back and forth there. So that is that. Currently, I guess we'll just finish this off with a nice port attack mission, and I think we'll call it a day for this episode. Not really sure what that period of time is called in, I guess, what would be naval history, if you will. Just gonna wait until some of these other fleets disappear, not that I think that they can really stop us. And we'll see what we can do here about the port attack thing. So, we'll stop here, we'll save, first and foremost, because I haven't actually played one of these port attack missions before. And I highly doubt that ship is going to chase a much bigger fleet than itself, but we'll enter the port, we'll attack it, we'll get all of our ships to go forwards and enter here, and from the looks of it, I guess the amount of ships listed on the side of the port there is indeed the amount of ships patrolling the harbor. So this should be quite an easy mission here. I'm gonna reselect all of our ships, I guess, and we'll start that thing off and see how we go. So, how do we fight torpedo boats effectively? To effectively engage torpedo boats, we need to get close, let your smaller guns automatically fire at them. Large weapons are highly unlikely to hit such a small target. How to take a port? When you attack a port, you will need to support the troop transports as they endeavor to capture it. So, that'll be that. From the looks of it, I guess we'll have some sort of wave of troop transports. I guess that's one of the things there, and I guess we're just supposed to move it to that side over there. And how lovely, we get it listed as a port too. So I think we'll just get the game rolling, I guess. Oh hey, oh I see, it's just a steady stream of the things. Right, so we had to land 4 of them, and I guess we really do just get a small stream of it. Some like baby ships following the bigger ones there, I guess. Oh, are there any more? No, there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8 of the troop transports there. So that'll be that. So this will be interesting to see how this goes, really. It's kind of nice that you can actually take a look from the perspectives of the landing craft too. That's really neat. Nope. Yeah, those torpedo boats will be really, really lethal if they if we meet them from the front, I believe, but from the sides they don't have any weapons. I really hope my torpedoes catch them there. Nope, just barely missed. And yeah, like the game briefing said, from the looks of it, it'll be really hard to take them down, and there seems to be some sort of problem hitting them with conventional weapons. We've apparently driven this ship off. Don't really know what that's all about. I guess that's some sort of a morale break there. Closer in, you can see all the little, I guess, the Browning machine guns that they use to shoot down, I don't know, aircraft or something like that. Be used against the little tiny ship there. And tiny torpedo boat leaves a little wreck too. It's kind of cute. And so, yeah, I guess that'll be the first port attack we finished here. And that'll give us another 1,000,000 war bonds, and of course, I believe that'll give us and also a little basis of operations here. That's kind of neat. Let's see, what else can we do here? Oh, and perfect, we can do a few missions as well now that the game has had some time to readjust there. So anyhow, I think we'll finish off this video by taking a look at that escort carrier that we had unlocked, and that'll be it for episode 3, I guess. So let's see, the Casablanca class escort carrier. This one here features a few guns on it, but that's of course not the main thing. Has a very low speed compared to our ships over here, on average going somewhere around 35, 34 knots. This one goes roughly 19. Also, of course, quite the big ship compared to, say, one of these destroyers, although, of course, the cruiser outlengths it there. And it features a few torpedo bombers and a few fighters as well there as well. So that's that, and yeah, I guess we'll just leave off here. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time when we take the fight further into the Japanese lands there. Bye-bye for now.